What's good, y'all? In this video, I will be breaking down how I was able to walk in New York, Paris, and Milan Fashion Week as an unsigned model. How does this impact your career or confidence? First question is, what was the first fashion show you attended or walked in? I'm really not sure the first show I attended. The first show I walked in, I believe, was 1989 Studio in Paris Fashion Week. And I think the first one I attended was like Roberto Cavalli in Milan Fashion Week. How'd you first become interested in fashion shows? That's just like the biggest, most notable event that you could seek to attend or be a part of in the fashion industry. How'd you book your first runway show? First runway show I was ever in was kind of like, I booked that I was already the muse for the brand. I was the only model they used for every campaign, and I also styled a lot of things for them. So when it came time to do the first runway show, it was a given that I must be a part, and they reached out to me and booked me personally. Did you go through casting or get invited? Just answer that, I got invited, but I will say the other fashion shows I've walked in, I was casted through Instagram casting pages. I follow a lot of casting pages, have their notifications on, and especially around Fashion Week season, I am paying double attention to them, having my headshots ready and videos of me walking ready to send. What was the audition or selection process like? You show up at a certain time to a building. It's gonna be like a row or a table of people looking at you. You show them your card that has like your name, your headshot on it, and then you walk up a hallway, you walk down a hallway, they tell you thank you, and you go on about your business, and you don't find out till later whether you got it or not. How did you prepare for your first runway walk? I just recorded myself walking a lot and did a lot of breathing exercises and like faces in the mirror, just like things that I knew would help me be completely confident once it was time to just walk across. What was it like working with designers, stylists, and other models? Well, that feels super familiar. It's something that I do a majority of my life already anyway. What was it like behind the scenes the day of the show? Hectic. As a model, you get spoiled. You're walking in, they're giving you haircuts and snacks and fruit and doing your makeup and whatnot, but there's just 100 different things going on backstage all in one small room. How did you feel before stepping onto the runway? I felt invincible because I was listening to music in my headphones, and I was like, I'm taking these out right before I go out. So I was feeling like a pumped up athlete that just heard a great halftime speech. Did you have any last minute nerves or unexpected challenges? I did experience last minute nerves, which came from when I had to take those headphones out earlier than I expected. It was maybe 3 or 4 people ahead of me, and the director told me to take out my headphones. And yeah, just between me and those 3 people who were going before me, I completely lost the halftime speech energy. What was the energy like backstage? I think everybody was just pumped. It felt really good. One of those things that it's hard to describe, where it's nobody's saying they're excited and nobody's saying they're ready to go kill it, but the energy in the air is electric. What did your first show teach you about the modeling industry? That it's fun, and that there are really epic ways that you can be a model, and that there are really epic ways that you can participate in the fashion community from just being a face. What advice would you give to someone trying to walk in their first fashion show? Find all the casting agencies and get familiar with them. Get familiar with the schedule of Fashion Week, and then cardio, cardio, cardio. How did this experience impact your career or confidence? Well, it definitely impacted my career in a positive way where I was able to just get a lot more gigs from it. Once I got back home, I got a lot more campaign work. And then my confidence, just confidence obviously through the roof. I already have my confidence through the roof, but it did give me a boost of confidence and just like let me know that I was capable. How has your approach to fashion shows changed since your first one? The approach is pretty much still the same. Checking calendars, checking casting, and trying to be just like in the most in shape and prepared I can be, and keeping like headshots and walking videos updated. Only thing that I might change a little bit is like having more of a direction. So like a specific brand you want to walk for that season, because some walking videos could be different for each brand. Do you plan to walk in or attend more shows in the future? I definitely planned on attending more shows in the future. I'm not sure if I will walk in more shows. I would like to. One of my biggest goals is to just like walk for Louis Vuitton or a LVMH brand, because that's kind of like the brands I can remember as the best brands, the most luxury brands growing up, something that I know would like make my mama cry. So I still have like hopes of pulling something off like that, but really I feel like a retired model. Did this experience make you want to work more in fashion or attend more shows? Oh. What's next for you in the fashion world? What's next for me is becoming one of the most sought after, one of the most profound, prolific, determined, focused, helpful, useful, kind fashion designers in the world. I love you guys. I'm out.
Being August.